Imagine a city where 91% of homes lie in rubble. And families cower in flimsy tents under cold rain. Entire neighborhoods have been reduced to debris and twisted metals, leaving millions of people homeless. In Gaza today, this is reality. But I have many questions. What are all these videos? Why are Gazans still living in tents? Why not rebuilding their homes? How can they handle rain and winter in tents? How does winter look like here? And finally, how could anybody hate the rain?
Hate the rain? Yeah. How could anyone hate the rain?
In this video, we'll take you through the harsh winter world. Battered houses and mountain-like rubbles, overcrowded tent camps, flooded streets and broken water system, all through facts, reports, and Gazan civilians themselves. As an independent Gaza documentarian, I've seen it firsthand from living in a tent in the start of this channel. It taught me how frigid and dangerous life can be. Before we begin, please subscribe, like this video, and drop a message to keep this conversation alive. I've got a lot of these signs before because I'm only showing you the bare reality of a civilian life here in Gaza. So subscribing to the channel and becoming a member by the link in the description would definitely help amplify my voice and my people's voices here in Gaza. And now, let's tell the bare truth, without drama, just bare reality and facts. The destruction is almost unimaginable. Nearly all houses have been damaged or leveled. According to UN estimates, over 92 of residential buildings were destroyed or heavily damaged. UNOCHA confirms roughly 91% of all homes are now rubble. As a result, almost the entire population face emergency shelter needs. In some areas, over 60% of buildings were flattened. The debris is massive. Over 60 million tons of rubble chock the streets. Every intact building is a rarity. Humanitarian reports note that multiple families now cram into any standing shelter. Families are even sharing one tent or staying in unsafe half-built structures. Overcrowding raises risks like lack of privacy, high-end disease spread, and many more. The sheer scale of destruction demands years and billions of dollars to rebuild. Till then, Gazans sleep under stars or in makeshift camps. With homes gone, tents tend to be the last shelter. Imagine families huddled under a thin plastic layer while rain pours in. Humanitarian agencies report thousands of tents destroyed by winter storms. In mid-February 2025, for example, a heavy rainstorm destroyed hundreds of tents and flooded camps, leaving at least 800 families needing urgent help. Volunteers reinforce a Gaza tent camp with sandbags after heavy rain. The makeshift shelters simply can't hold out. Most are made of thin plastic, many worn out by months of use. As one report notes, roughly 3/4 of tents were already unusable before winter. And this isn't about water leaking in. Every downpour means soaked blankets, ruined clothes, and wet children shivering in the cold. Only about 20% of shelter needs have been met by aid efforts, leaving over 1 million Gazans without adequate winter cover. Rain does more than soak tents. It exposes a total breakdown of Gaza's water and sanitation system. With 2 years of continuous aggression, destroyed almost all water facilities, an estimated 70% of water infrastructures. I've made a full documentary on water crisis here in Gaza. You can find the link here or in the description box below. Watching it would give you a better understanding of the situation here. When it rains heavily, streets in LA turn into filthy streams. Sewage from broken pipelines floods homes and camps. UNICEF and WASH experts warn that wastewater and debris clog the streets, dramatically increase disease risks. UNICEF's Gaza head said diseases are ravaging the little bodies of children. A crisis worsened by a long shot of electricity, shutting down pumps, leading to a huge crisis. In winter, colds and infections spread fast. In some, a shattered water network and flooded streets means Gazans face not only cold but deeply unsanitary conditions that absolutely threaten their health. But we need to understand something. All these crises have human faces. I've scrolled through dozens of videos and messages shared by Gazans this season. Mothers crying over flooded tents, elderly men stooping under leaking roofs, children stumbling in mud with no shoes. And I still remember my own time in Gaza's south. In the beginning of this channel, when I was a refugee at a UN camp in Khan Yunis. We were in a tent made of nylon, and the moment we hear drops, my dad would go directly to see if anything is leaking to make sure that everywhere is secured and water doesn't get into the tent. And sometimes rain could become worse, could become more heavy. And this means no sleeping at all the whole night until the rain stops. And I feel like I need to tell you that we used to love rain. For me, it was my favorite time of all seasons. However, in sharing these stories, I only ask that you pay attention. There are no fundraising pleas here, just the truth of civilian suffering. If this video moved you, please support independent voices like mine. Subscribe, share, and send a message. Help me keep telling these stories so they're heard beyond Gaza's borders. And as you can see, it's not just one case or another. Hundreds and thousands of people are suffering from this. We all, as civilians, are suffering here. And this needs an urgent solution. By rebuilding all shelters that got completely destroyed or even partially, we need solid shelters. This is the most and the lowest human right to be gained for us here in Gaza. The facts are clear. Almost all homes are gone, makeshift tents are failing under rain, and the water system is collapsed. Among all of this, personal stories reveal fear, dignity, and unyielding hope. This is the Gaza's reality today, and this will only be getting worse without urgent help. So, for more independent coverage like this, subscribe and support this channel. Your engagement matters. You're gonna find my accounts in the description below, and comment below what's the most shocking facts you've heard through this video. Share this video to spread awareness, and remember, Gaza's story is incomplete without all of us listening. See you soon, inshallah.